Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about gold inflation in the context of this whole big ruckus that's been thrown over a mount that's coming in Legion that's going to be costing 2 million gold. A lot of people are saying that's a lot of money. And those people aren't wrong, it is a lot of money. But many of us think back to the likes of the epic ground mount speed or the 5,000 gold price tag for epic flying. Since those early days, World of Warcraft, its gold has inflated a lot, with each expansion having mobs drop more and more and more gold and many other things. And then of course later on we've got the likes of farming Cataclysm 25 heroics or doing garrisons, which just puts millions and millions of gold generated out of thin air into the economy. So today, we're going to be equating the price of gold to an amount of US dollars. Why? Well, it's the standard of the bloody world economy, so why not the World of Warcraft one? And people have been trading gold for US dollars since the inception of the game. And I understand that's not a perfect metric, and there are external factors such as Blizzard deleting characters that, are used to store gold that would contribute to the gold price in USD, but I think it's worth talking about. So let's talk numbers. I'm using the Wayback Machine to open versions of gold selling sites from the game's launch up to present. Now, I was able to use Wayback Machine to get data for Agaman US from launch to September 2008, i.e. the end of the Burning Crusade. So during vanilla, the price of gold was around 122 US dollars per 1000 G, though it would often leap around the place due to Blizzard combating gold sellers by shutting down waves of accounts. At one point, it jumped up to 300 USD for 1000 gold. By September 2007, prices had went down to $67 per thousand and steadily fell down to $22 per thousand in September of 2008. And that number is roughly corroborated by other gold selling websites. So currently gold is about 22 cents per thousand, and that is based off a mixture of WoW token, though that does vary between the United States and Europe, and also what it is being sold on the various sort of third-party, gold sites you shouldn't be using. So 1 million gold right now is worth $220. $220 worth of gold in September 2007, that was actually 3,283 gold. And indeed, in September 2008, $220 would have bought you about 10,000 gold. Now, people hold up the price of epic flying as something that was expensive but placed well as an exciting reward for players to work towards. At a base price of 5,000 gold, it would have cost $335 worth of gold in September 2007 and $110 worth of gold in September 2008. In contrast, it would only cost $1.10 today. 1 gold is worth around 100 times less than what it was worth in September 2008 and 305 times less than what it was worth in September 2007. Now let's reframe this 2 million gold mount in these terms. So 2 million gold is 1,000 times 2,000. If 1,000 gold is worth 22 cents, then that mount would cost $440 to purchase. In September 2007, $440 would net you 6,567 gold. That's 1.3 times the cost of epic flying. In September 2008, it would have netted you 20,000 gold, i.e. 4 times the cost of epic flying. So relatively speaking, this new 2 million gold mount is worth about the same as epic flying was worth a few months after the launch of the Burning Crusade, and a quarter of what epic flying was worth around the end of the Burning Crusade. Let's compare this with the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth. In December 2008, 1,000 gold cost about 20 USD. By July 2009, that went down to $9.24 for 1,000 gold, and by September 2009, that was even lower at $7.24 per 1,000 gold. Now that Mammoth cost 20,000 gold as its base price. So in December 2008, that Mammoth would have cost $400, but by September 2009, it was a mere $144. What's funny is that if you look at the relative prices, 20,000 gold in December 2008 terms is worth about the same as 2 million gold is worth in today's money. By this metric, the mounts have essentially the same relative worth, and since December 2008, gold has inflated to about 100 times its value. That's pretty interesting stuff, and I would wager that the increase in value really did begin to hike up a lot during Warlords of Draenor. Now, token is very interesting. A single EU token is worth 83,000 gold, while a single US token is worth 43,000 gold. That's certainly an indicator of the relative worth of gold in each market. On the US market, 1,000 gold is worth 43 cents. Now, if I convert £15 sterling into dollars, then $21.52, i.e. one token, would buy me 83,000 gold, making 1,000 gold worth about half as much on the EU market, which is very close to 22 cents, which is pretty much the current market floor. Anyway, look, enough simple napkin maths. I don't want this video to be a big opinion piece, so past that stuff, I'm just going to say I'm okay with the mount costing 2 million gold for the reasons above, and that pretty much is it for the video. Basically, there's been a lot of inflation, and Blizzard really have not controlled inflation whatsoever, other than, of course, things relatively costing a similar amount of percentage to your overall income, earning power, perhaps, but still, Warlords of Draenor really did get out of hand with the amount of gold the players are able to generate. Anyway, that's it for this video. Let me know if you thought it was interesting. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.